worries weigh heavy and fears take flight, I'll be your strength, guiding through the night. And when the days are dark and heavy on your heart, I'll be the voice to guide you through the dim. Strong walls may crumble, but within you've got the spark. Just turn the key, let light dissolve the grim. Did you think you were alone in your feelings? Strike a match, let your inner strength be seen. Welcome to all things serious. In the depths of your despair, where demons roam, I'll be the hand to hold. You're never alone. When storms rage fierce and winds blow strong, I'll be the shelter in your soul where you belong. Welcome to all things serious. When the night is quiet and shadows fall, I'll be beside you whenever you call. When worries weigh heavy and fears take flight, I'll be your strength, guiding through the night.
Trying to have a conversation on meeting. How's everybody doing? So earlier I was on a panel getting some much needed stuff off my chest. And I created a new Discord, a brand new Discord. What's going on, George? How you doing? Vibrant, how you doing? Gina, how you doing? In this new Discord is not tied to all things serious. Okay? It is a whole separate thing. Okay? A whole separate Discord. I'm just gonna put a little thing in there. Robot. Sound like a robot? Do I sound like a robot? I hope not. Am I roboting? Oh boy. Give me just a second. I will be right back. Let me do this. Remove this. Yes. Okay. Remove. Huh. Put in the chat. That sounds better. All right. How about now? Does that sound better? Just wondering. Does that sound better? Okay. All right. So I created a new Discord. Um, and I know there are certain people that have grievances with a certain creator. Okay. And I'm going to be setting up live streams to let people come up on their panel and air out their grievances, even if it's with me or the other person. I've lost a lot of people because of a creator for something I didn't do. Okay, so but now I've just been on a roll lately, airing out my grievance. Okay, speaking how I feel, which needs to be done. You know, I've been holding a lot in, a lot. I've been holding in a lot. Not no more. You know, it's like if somebody does you wrong, you're gonna call them out for it, right? You're gonna tell them how you feel. Well, that's what I've been doing. I have been doing that. So in the coming weeks, it's gonna be a rough ride. It's gonna be a bumpy road. Okay? It's gonna be a very bumpy road. Because I know a lot of people that have been mentally hurt by this creator. They've been manipulated, taken advantage of. And I'm offering them the platform to talk. That's what I'm doing. I'm offering them the platform to talk. No, Regina, it's not you. Nope. You're not. It's not you, Regina. So, um, but I'll send you an invite. So, but yeah, excuse me. When the time comes, people will know who I'm talking about. People will know. So, oh, George, you bought a Tesla? Did you really? Are you just pulling my leg? Connie Corso's mom, how you doing? So I'm going to drop the link. Let's see. let's see. I'm gonna drop the link. Okay, you did. I dig it. Okay. So, can one of my mods drop my email address? So, if you're watching this in the background and you're one of those people that have a grievance and you want to join my Discord, send me an email. I have a friend of mine that is in the background connecting me with people because it's time to end the bullying. It's time. It's time. It's time to end the hate. It's time. Just because you don't like somebody or you don't like where they go or what they do or who they hang out with, you know, you don't control them. You don't control the channels they go to. You know, you don't. I don't control my subscribers and my members and my mods. They freely go where they want. You know? They do. Snooper, how you doing? So the thing is, right, is what I never understood is, okay, if you don't like a creator, that's fine. Okay. But the thing is your subscribers might be friends with other subs in that community and they're over there hanging out. And then you see a member or a mod in that community and it pisses you off and then you treat them like crap. Yeah. No. So, all right. So I got somebody coming up on panel. Give me just a second. Hello.
Hey friend, how you doing, Eddie?
All right. How you doing?
I can't complain about anything. God is good all day, every day, so I ain't got nothing to complain about. Besides, nobody want to hear it if I did. Um, but I'm interested in knowing who you're talking about and what the situation is you're talking about. I think I might know,
Yeah, we're not
but
going to talk about it right this second.
okay,
We're
okay.
okay. Hold on.
I thought
So,
that's yep.
but, so I um and what's cool is we're still on panel and nobody heard what I said except for you. Just so you know that.
Oh, that's
No,
cool.
George. Yes, I'm using a new program called EVMUX. So it has a microphone. So whoever's up on panel, I can talk to them and send a message, and nobody else can hear it except for me and the person I mention it to. So I love this program. I love it. I love. I love it.
Is it free or
No, I pay for it.
is it cheaper than StreamYard?
A little cheaper, but the thing is, right, is it offers more. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Um, hold on. Let me. I forgot to put my background. Hold on.
I am digging these blue flames, the electrical flames around the speaker
Yep.
box. That's awesome. Love it, Eddie.
Yep.
Love it.
Yep. So looking for my background. I'll do it later. I'll do it later.
I'm not going to say a name out of respect for Eddie, but I will say that it is nobody that is currently in the chat. That's
Nope.
all.
So, but if you want to come up on panel, yeah, Regina has no avatar.
I'm trying to fix it. Give me a minute, you guys.
Okay. What's up, Viper? And how you doing?
What's up? What's up? Can you hear me?
Shift happens. How you doing? Yeah, I can hear you, Viper.
Okay.
Loud and clear. It's a good.
I'm tired of you making me wear tutus just to be your friend.
What?
That was a joke.
Oh.
You said you don't control what people do and who they see and stuff, but I was saying that you make me wear a tutu just to be your friend.
Man, I got a bunch of naked people on panel. This is awkward. I might as well go naked too. Oh,
Now, can y'all see my weird face?
oh yes, I can see those big glasses. Miss Liability, how you doing? Miss Liability. And we will have a great stream. Yes, we will, Shift Happens. Thank you for being here, Shifty. So, but um, you know, I was the video is going to get out there, right? Some people don't care for this person. Some people do. I don't mind this person. I really don't. Trisha Talks. I was up on her panel today.
Ruh-roh.
Yep.
There you go.
I was speaking my mind.
What's up, Rose?
Hey, can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah.
Um,
Sounds good.
Hey, thanks. It's
sounds
on
good.
my mega mic. And now I can't.
Mega Mike.
Now I
Okay,
can't hear.
Eddie, I don't really know who. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know who Trisha Talks is. I have heard
Yep.
her come up in conversations over the past couple of days.
Yep. So I was the wispy chick.
I know
So
who
over on
Whiskey
that,
is.
I was up on her panel the other day. So I was venting and talking because you know what? It needs to be done. Too many people are being hurt.
I agree.
Okay. Alma Carrera, I sent you an invite. I hope you got it on Discord. So I sent you an invite. Check Discord. You'll read what it says.
Oh my
Thank you
God.
for
Hey,
stopping
shift
in, Alma.
happens. Hey, shift happens. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Ms. Liability, Kathy. I'm sorry. I'm just catching up with your chat. The chat,
Yes.
excuse me. Excellent.
Yeah, the chats. Kathy, how you doing? So, I've been making my rounds because I've been noticing a lot of people. Shift happens. I was drug under the bus by a creator, a
Again.
certain creator. No, I haven't. You know, it wasn't again.
Okay.
Okay, it wasn't again. Um, it was. I just haven't really talked about it. Like, really talked about it. You know, so I'm breaking free of those chains. I'm feeling better because I'm doing what I need to get done. Okay?
Well, you know you have my full support,
Yeah.
100%.
I have
And
everybody's support. You know, when this live is over, I will keep you guys on panel and let you guys know what's going to be happening. Okay?
Sounds good.
So
sounds
you
good, yeah.
guys will be prepared. Okay? Because when I get back from my trip, okay, my week vacation, which is going to be sooner than later, I'm going to be going. All right. So there's 6 more days. The first is coming up real soon. Okay. So, and then a lot of interesting things. There's going to be some good lives going on. There's going to be interesting lives going on. Um, and it's probably going to be over a period of a couple of weeks. Okay. A couple of weeks.
Sounds good.
Yes. So I'll be, begging all my mods to be paying attention to chat.
I think we always do.
Yes, you do. You
Just
always
checking.
do. Yeah.
Because I have no life. I have no life, so this is it. I get to be here.
So, is there going to be chicken wings and popcorn?
Yeah.
Okay,
Shift
cool.
happens. Thank you for stopping in. You have a safe trip wherever you're going. Take care of yourself.
We
So,
now got a wing stop in my town, my area. So
Yay.
once Jace comes back to the house and stuff, we're gonna try and go eat there probably tomorrow or something.
I was not impressed with the
yeah.
one here, but that's just me.
Yeah, I hear a lot of good things about it, but I also hear bad things about it. But I also know that it depends on the town that
Yep.
you're in and the city and all that shit.
And it's always worth it
Which
to check
town?
out a new place. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Regina.
I accidentally interrupted you. You go ahead, Rosalind.
I did.
Okay. Vibrant, I think that's kind of like with any place though, like there's
Yeah,
a Taco Bell here in Brooklyn that is the worst ever. But then there's one like just a few miles down the road in the bigger town that is fabulous. But I think it's hit or miss, based on location with a lot of places like that.
yeah,
But I
exactly.
know what
Because
you mean.
I heard people on a panel one time talking about like In and Out Burger and Whataburger are the nastiest places ever. And I was sitting there, I was like, yeah, it depends on the town that you eat it at. Some towns are disgusting, some
Yep.
aren't.
Yep. I agree. But I will tell you one place you can go to, and it's never disgusting, and it's in Atlanta, Georgia, and it's called Varsity. So if you're ever in Atlanta, Georgia, go to the Varsity. It is the best fast food restaurant you will ever go to,
Hmm.
and everything made right in front of you, fresh.
Mm, man, I haven't eaten and I'm fixing to starve slap to death now. Thank you for that, Eddie. Thank you.
Slap to
Sorry,
death.
sorry.
I, I've never heard that phrase, slap to death. That's great.
So,
Uh, That's my dad
and you gotta
influence.
wait in line. There's a line because it's busy. It's busy. Varsity is very busy. So another thing, I got an email today. So I want to share with you guys. I'm gonna read it. It's pretty interesting. Let it pull up. So I want to share with you guys
Uh-oh.
on. There we go. Gmail. Because I don't have any sponsors, right?
Okay.
Okay. And person reached out to me asking me if I had any sponsors. And he said, "Hey there, I know this he's like, "Hey there, I have a question for you. And I'd be glad to take a moment if you take a moment to read this message with thought. I just stopped by your channel and I have to say you got a nice presence. But I was wondering, have you thought about working with sponsors yet? With your content, I think you're ready to get going out and reaching out to brands to partner and collaborate with them. I'd be more than happy with you to put together a media kit and a pitch deck that can show the value you bring to potential sponsors. It's easier than you think it might be, and it could be a great way to earn more money. Have you given this some thought already, and would you like to consider this?"
Don't do it.
Please don't do it.
Yeah, Eddie, I was just fixing to say, whenever I just want you to be made aware of this whenever it comes to sponsors for your show. Um,
Yep.
any contract you sign or anything with a sponsor gives them control over the media that you put out, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
what I was gonna say is like, I mean, that's obviously what you want is media. Your media that your commercials on on your show should be about what you're talking about. The issue is getting a random email or someone randomly asking
Yes.
you to be their the spokesperson to help you get sponsors and shit. That is, there are a lot of scams out there right now where they're going after creators saying, "Hey, we'll help you get sponsored and stuff." That ends up being bad. You want to vet whatever you're doing when it comes to sponsorships. Normally, you can do it yourself and get a hold of these sponsors or these different groups by yourself. You normally don't have to have somebody doing the presence for you. When you get into a bigger creator where you have millions of people watching you or thousands and thousands and thousands of people watching you constantly, then you would have somebody that's your social media influencer, PR person, all that stuff. They will do it for you. But all because somebody says I wouldn't trust an email. That's one thing I would throw away instantly, or trust somebody saying that they can help you. That's to me scammy.
Okay.
I'm with Vibrant on this because Eddie, whenever anyone that is pushing on you the narrative that they want to help you put a packet together to get sponsors, that's kind of not even how sponsorship works. Like, people who are interested in your content and partnering with you will reach out to you. Does that make sense? Like the
Yeah.
actual sponsors themselves.
Okay. Okay. What's going on, Will B? How you
I,
doing?
and if you
I
want
have
to know
Lady
how
B?
to write a letter or an email to somebody, you can easily look it up on YouTube. Like what's the best thing to talk about, or how to write the email to send it to somebody you want to sponsor in your stuff, right? Or somebody you want to
Yeah.
be in your stuff. Like there's ways of doing it by yourself. I wouldn't trust somebody saying, "Hey, I can get you the hookup." Well, what are they going to ask for? Money to get it started? Um, is it a legit company they're going to try and get the sponsor? Right. So
Remember, how you doing? Sorry, Vibrant.
that's okay.
So, um,
I would
I
definitely
was
delete that. I would definitely delete it.
okay.
Because if you respond, then they know your email is good, and who knows what other information they may have on you.
Yeah.
But being that you did not ask for this, and it's just some rando, no, what they're going to do is try and sell you a kit to learn
Yep.
how to blah blah blah.
Yep.
So
Which, yeah, they did try to sell me a kit. Yes.
yeah, Yeah, delete,
Yep.
I didn't go further because I wanted to
delete and
bring it
block.
to my community's attention
Yeah,
to get their
delete and
advice.
block.
Eddie,
Okay.
Delete
Yeah.
and block.
whenever I had my radio show, I had sponsors that went to my producers to get deals for me to make commercials using my voice and stuff, and they would sponsor my show because they were familiar with my content. For
Right.
someone to just reach out to you personally, um, whenever you're still in the process of actually growing your content, I would not trust that at all. I wouldn't, especially if they're trying to sell you something, because let me tell you what they're going to do. They're going to send you a packet that doesn't do a dang thing for you or help your channel and take your money, but they're going to say, "Oh, but I gave him all this, so I'm in the good with it." And that's how
Yeah.
they're going to keep from giving you your money back. You know what I mean?
Yep. Okay.
Also,
Sponsors will reach out to you or the people that handle you.
yeah.
Yep.
I would say also never respond to emails like that, or even from people that are supposed viewers, because there could be trackers,
Right.
loggers, whole bunch of different stuff in the email just for you opening it up to reply. You're
That's
basically
kind of what I
opening
was
a
saying.
door. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I didn't mean to interrupt, Vibrant. Please go ahead.
No, that's okay. Yeah, I was agreeing with you with that because I know about that stuff, right? I am a considered computer expert, so like there's fake sites that they could send you to, which could have loggers and stuff on it too. They're like mirror type sites that look like professional sites, which they're just made really
Trisha
fast.
Talks, how you doing? Thank you for coming in.
So yeah, you just got to be really cautious, especially when you're in the space where you constantly have eyes on you, because you will have people that will try and do this stuff. And there's times, and I know a lot of big creators that have done this, like streamers and stuff on Twitch, that they used to hit on every link that people send them because they're like, I trust this person. They've been in the channel for a while. Well, they end up getting
Yeah,
hacked,
no.
and the people are behind the
Hmm.
scenes and seeing everything they do for months, and then finally the person
Yep.
hacks them and takes over everything, and it's like, I could tell you how I did this and what you did wrong. But sometimes they're not that nice. They'll just take
Yep.
everything you do, all your passwords, everything. So, got to be really cautious.
So, another thing is right is I had a mod. I had an old mod. Um,
Previous mod.
previous
Some of us
mod.
are old.
Yeah, I had a previous mod that told me to never go with to never go with BetterHelp.
Oh yeah, I could tell you that too. I agree.
So okay, but I wanna say something because I have a friend of mine that actually uses BetterHelp for therapy. George, how you doing? So I have yes, I have a friend. She's a veteran that uses BetterHelp for therapy. The only flaw with BetterHelp is that they don't have psychiatrists or psychologists. It's only a therapist platform. And they don't do referrals, to a psychiatrist or a psychologist. They're just therapy only. So I've heard mixed reviews from people on YouTube, but from somebody I know personally that has used it, did not have a negative thing to say about the therapy itself. So,
Well, I mean, maybe it's based off people, but I have bad experience with it, and also I don't trust. You gotta look up the scandal with them, look that up, and then make your decision. I guess.
yeah. So, and Trisha talks. Thank you for having me on your panel today. Thank you. Thank you. So, I got a lot off my chest, and you allowed it, and that's awesome. Trisha Talks is a UK veteran, Royal Navy. That's awesome. So, and it was people in her chat that gave me the idea to open up because of what I've been through
Mm-hmm.
and let other people come up and share what they've been through and get it off their chest so they feel better and they can mentally move forward. So, but you know, it's a mental health channel, and there's a lot. Uh,
It
Eddie, I
sounds like
get
a
it.
good idea. It sounds like a good idea.
I get
yeah,
what you're saying, and I respect it because just the other day, I myself had to realize that I did have a problem because of it. Does that make sense?
yeah,
I
yes,
recognized that I had trauma from it. Back to back trauma, if you will, because of creators. And I recognize that now because of the trauma that I do have, I do things if I'm not careful and catch myself before I do it that are almost egregious to other people because of it. Like I hold everyone to that same standard, and I myself am having a trouble finding that happy medium. You know what I mean? I respect what you're doing and I understand it because of that, because I reflected and seen it from myself the other day. I get it.
yeah. So for those of you, I want to change something real quick. Okay. Um, I have at the top of the at the comment pinned at the top. Okay, is give send go. All right. And the reason why I created Give Send Go is I'm doing a fundraiser, okay, on behalf of All Things Serious to get a better PC, to get a better internet, um, so I can do more things with this channel because I would like to cam up. I would like to do some, edited videos and do pre-recorded videos, um, and do interviews, like interview like videos, where like if I had Regina come up on panel and we did an interview, right, and it's pre-recorded, um, things like that. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds
Um,
good.
Yeah,
I want to do more things, and right now it's difficult because in October they will no longer be doing updates for Windows 10. Okay, I received that notification. They will no longer offer free services for Windows 10 because Windows 10 is expiring in October. So, but I got to do something for Will B. So,
that sounds awesome, Eddie.
yep,
Also, is it okay if I just give a shout out to everyone in chat? I can't comment because
yeah,
Regina, did you mute yourself?
my headphones died. I had
Oh.
to plug them in right. I just wanted to.
plug it in, plug it in.
We
I
see
just
that
want to
puppy.
say hi
We see
to
that puppy.
everyone, Will be and Lady V and Trisha Talks and everybody. It's good to see y'all. God bless y'all. That's all.
So, um, while people are watching, I usually do it at the end of my live stream. Okay. But I'm going to do it now so people can see it. All right. I usually do it at the end, but when I talk about ending the live stream, people miss it. So I'm going to do it now. Give me just a second. All right.
Nice.
Love
There we go.
it.
Thank
There
you
we
very
go.
much.
Yeah. So I just, that's what this program, I can't do that with StreamYard. I could go in and edit that anytime somebody becomes a new member of this channel, you know. So, yeah, anytime. Anytime somebody new comes to this channel and they become a member, I can add their name to the list. So,
That's sweet.
yes. So, um,
I love it. And I gotta ask Vibrant a question real quick. Oh my
yeah.
goodness, that puppy is so precious. Can I pet your puppy?
Sure.
Can I pet that dog?
Oh,
Can I pet that dog?
Yeah.
right. If you know, you know.
Yeah. So her name is Lilith. She her claws are so sharp, sharper than what Scarlett's was when she was little, and my arms are cut up. It looks like a big cut on myself. Um,
Okay.
it's
I'll
bad.
do that, Alma Carrera. I'll work on that.
But yeah, she's precious. She's learning to sit already, and she's. I think they said she's like 8 weeks old. So I kept on saying 4 weeks and 5 weeks because that's what the lady told me. But they said she's 8 weeks old at the vet. I took her to the vet yesterday.
Miss Ann, how you doing? How you doing, Miss Ann?
But she's gonna be
So,
another one that follows me around. She's like right on my feet, just like Scarlet. So I'm gonna have two dogs following me around all day.
yep.
I love animals. Um, Animals sometimes, in all truth and honesty, are easier to understand and easier to get along with than some people, and that's a fact. I'm sorry, that is
Yep.
just a fact.
And if you're struggling, you need somebody to talk to. You talk to them, they listen to you, and don't judge you like people do.
Yep,
So,
facts.
you know what's crazy, right? He's not, is he up here? Nope. He's in his bed. But all day, I got to take him out for a walk after this live. But all day, um,
Here, let me show
he's
him.
been up my ass all day. His name's Cubert. Um,
I love that. Hubert, love it.
so he belongs to a friend of mine that is not here at the moment, and the person who had him threatened to. Oh my God! I'm sorry, Miss Ann. For those of you who don't know, Miss Ann is a friend. Her cancer's come back, and she has a tumor on her liver now. So, for those of you who pray, she needs prayers. Um, for those of you who believe in positive energy, she needs positive energy. So, if you can send her that way, please do that. I'm sorry to hear that, Miss Ann. So,
I hope your doctors stay on top of it for you.
but that sucks. I don't cuss on this channel, but fuck cancer.
Ditto.
Ditto. Ditto.
My friend Jen, won't you come up on panel and hang out? I'm going to drop the link. Paste. Come hang out with us, Jen.
Eddie,
I
I want to
dropped the
thank
link.
you. Eddie, I want to thank you for including those positive vibes as well as prayers, because some people call prayers something different. So I appreciate you doing that.
Yep.
Thanks. Started 2 chemo treatments last Thursday on top of taking chemo pills. It's hard on you. Yeah. Miss Ann, you just hang in there. I hope you have a good support system around your house and home.
Miss Ann, my prayers are with you,
All
and
right.
I'm totally sending positive healing vibes your way.
I'm bringing you up, Jen.
Thanks.
Hey, Jen.
Jen,
Hi.
Rosalie, Jen, Regina, Jen, Viprin, Jen.
Hi,
Everybody, meet
Vibrant. I
Jen.
do remember Vibrant.
And Miss Ann is there too, Eddie. There you
Yeah,
go.
Yes,
Miss
she
Ann, I
is.
see it on. Oh, she has a
Hey
kicker.
y'all.
Hey.
Thanks for the prayers. It's rough on me right now. These two brand new chemo treatments they started. I've been dealing with this next month to be 2 years.
Oh,
And I went
my.
into remission in September and then
Lotus, how you doing?
I get a scan every 3 months. And
Hey,
so
Kraken, how
September
you doing?
was in remission and then scan in December said the same. And the day after my birthday was March 4th. March 5th, I had a scan, saw the doctor on the 6th, and he said it's back. And he showed me and my brother the scans on the computer and showed us the tumor. And he started me on two brand new chemo treatments, which I've never gotten off of chemo treatments. But these are two new ones last Thursday. And on top of that, of course, I've been taking my chemo pills as well. But my mouth feels like a daggum cotton ball. It just drives me crazy. No appetite, no taste buds, no smell, still losing weight. It's just, it's hard, it's struggling, it's rough, it's tough, and being single and here by myself. I try to stay active so I don't sit around pouting about it. You
Miss
know,
Ann,
I
you need to eat some gummies so you can get an
I
appetite.
can't eat them. I have them and I was doing real good. And then all of a sudden I got sick. And you know what I mean by sick.
Yeah.
It
yeah.
was
Well,
route.
they can make you feel loopy.
Miss Ann, I don't have cancer now, but whenever I was younger, I had ovarian cancer and I had to go through treatments and stuff when I was 14 for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to make a few suggestions. Do with it what you will. I know it helped me. And back then, chemo treatment was much more aggressive and damaging. You know what I'm saying?
Are you kidding me? These two
it,
the other day was so aggressive Thursday night. All I did was get sick.
yeah.
Ralph.
Yeah, it still makes you sick and stuff. I mean, it's come a long way, is basically what I'm getting
Like
at.
I spent a lot
But
of time in the bathroom Thursday night.
things that really helped me whenever I was going through it with the dry mouth and everything like that from it was popsicles, because you can, especially the ones with the jello in them that don't melt super fast and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Um, popsicles helped me a ton,
Oh yeah.
because it wasn't a whole lot of fluid at one time on my stomach, with it being upset from the chemo and stuff, and you can
Well,
just kind of,
here's the bad part about it is when I get this treatment, it's just like the very first treatment. Anything I touch with my fingers cold, my fingers tingle like I got needles in my fingers. Same
Damn.
with my mouth, my lips, and my tongue. So I can't eat or drink nothing at all cold right now. It tingles, like I got needles. It's like a shock,
yeah,
and
yeah.
it's just one of the symptoms.
Yeah, that's from the chemo treatment messing with your
Right.
nervous system. Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. It's a
Could it be
lose.
neuropathy or neuropathy?
Yeah, I've got that. I'm having problems too with my feet like that too. My feet are tingling. It's just
Yeah. Does it keep you up at night?
I've been trying to take a nap all day, but I'm scared to because you know if I take a nap during the day, then I stay up real late at night until like 4 or 5 in the morning. Then I want to sleep
Hmm.
until about 8 o'clock in the morning, and then stay up about 2 hours and then sleep, and then go get back up about noon, and so on and so on. So I'm trying to keep on a schedule because I've got to take these chemo pills and all my other kind of medicine at certain times. And you know and then my doctor's appointments, so they got me coming in the morning now because my chemo appointment is less than 5 hours. So I'm like, oh
Damn.
yeah, I know.
Bless your heart.
So
Mm-mm-mm.
I've got to stop taking naps during the day so I can go to bed at a decent time at night so I can be on a good schedule, you know, and make it on time to my chemo treatments. Like Thursday morning, I woke up at 9 o'clock, y'all, and I had to be there at 10:15, and it's 30 minutes away. I still had to take a shower, but believe it or not, I walked in at 10:03. I could not believe myself, and I did not speed. I did not speed getting there, and I just got lucky. But it's tough. It's tough. This go round is, I thought the first go round was tough. No, this is even harder. And he did tell me in December, when it comes back, it's going to come back fast, aggressive, and worse. And we've been praying that it wouldn't come back. We've been steady doing my regular treatments and my pills. And by God, here it is. It's came back. And he's got me on very strong chemo treatments now. This is, oh God, I don't like this. But, I got to do what I got to do. It's hurting me, but I'll just do it. You know, I got two good cancer doctors. And then my primary doctor, he's right next door to my cancer doctor. And he knows everything that's going on. So, um, and I hurt a lot right there because I know that tumor's growing, and so it gives me a lot of pain. And then I get nauseated, and they took me off my nausea meds because it's not letting me go to the bathroom doing no. I'm telling too much
Damn.
stuff. TMI. But it's just tough and rough right now. It's hard, but I'm struggling with it and trying to keep a positive attitude and doing the best I can. That's all I can pretty much say. You
Do you
know,
have a good support system around you? People from church or your neighborhood or something? Family?
I've got, well, I'm on Facebook and I got a lot of local people on there.
Oh,
And,
good.
when I do post something, they are praying for me. And then they, friends will message me on a daily basis, checking on me. And so now the cancer office, the chemo, the nurses there keep trying to get me to go to the chemo or cancer support group, but I'm just not ready for that. And of
It might
course,
help you, Miss Ann. It
well,
might help you a lot.
I try to stay active around the house here in
Yeah,
order
but
to get my mind
social,
off of it.
but being around people, you know, social media can only do so much, Miss Ann. You know, sometimes you need people, real life interaction.
Right,
You know, sometimes you need that.
right.
Not, I'm not saying do it. I'm just putting it out there. Okay.
I'm going to suggest you do it because once you get there, if you can get yourself to actually leave the house, there's other people there that are going through the same thing, that are experiencing what you are going to and what you are experiencing. And I think that can really only help so that you're not feeling alone. I mean, I know you have lots of friends on Facebook. I think that's great. I think you have a great support system. But if you get into a group of people that are going through the same thing, it's like here we talk about mental health, right? All things serious.
Right.
And we feel better about it. But there's nothing like going up and getting a hug from a Neanderthal or somebody who's going through the same thing
Well,
you are. You know what I mean?
that would be so great, but my immune system is very, very low, and he
I
does not
see.
want me hugging nobody. My immune system is at 3.0, and he wants at 5.0 and above. So,
I
no, I can't hug nobody. I can't go to group gatherings, weddings, funerals, whatever, family
right.
functions. I can't do anything basically. And but I am on a cancer group on Facebook, and that helps me a
Oh
lot
yeah.
there.
That should. That's good.
Yeah, instead of going, because I don't want to go to these group things because somebody might have a family member that's been sick, and
And they may be compromised as well.
yeah, so I'm kind of like when I go to Walmart to get my prescriptions for my other meds and everything, and get a couple of groceries. If I look down an aisle and there's two people on there, I just skip that aisle and come back when nobody's on it.
Mhm.
I'm very, very cool,
Are
very
you
careful.
are you wearing your mask when you go out?
I can't because I have to wear my glasses to read. And when I put the darn mask on, my glasses fog up.
Yeah, I
So
get that.
now I'm trying to look at what I'm trying to buy. And it was like 2 months ago I was in there and I bought some spaghetti sauce that I meant to get the great value kind, and I bought Hunt's. I don't know how I did that,
Oh
So,
my God, Hunt. Horrible.
well, I mean, it's expensive. Everything is. We all know groceries are expensive. And so it just I'm on a very, very, very tight budget because my only income is Social Security. I haven't been doing my YouTube channel, so I'm not getting anything over there. So it's just Social Security. And I'm very tight. And I
Yep.
didn't realize I picked up 2 cans of Hunt's spaghetti sauce. Like, oh God, I saw it when I got home and was unloading my groceries and put them up. And I said, why did I do that?
It happens.
Yeah,
You're
no,
stressed out. You're stressed out. You got a lot on your mind.
exactly.
And yep.
Come on.
So Jen,
There.
how are you doing, Jen?
I feel pretty freaking good. I feel pretty vindicated, actually. I had a pretty productive day.
Good, good, good,
I wasn't
good.
doing too well last night, but no, actually, standing up to a bully that you've been scared of, finally, it's very freeing.
Yep,
That's how I feel.
you got
And
to
I'm
do that.
thankful
You
to
got
have
to take a
met
stand.
you, and you know, you're my buddy.
So
Have you been
Regina, your internet. I don't know why. Let me see if I can create a new link, an invite link.
have you been
Give me
sick,
just
Jen?
Um, well, the thing is I kind of went through a little bit of a mental crisis. After my mom passed,
Oh, I'm
she
sorry.
she had cancer. Well, I mean, she had pancreatic, so there was nothing that I could do. Plus, we hadn't really talked for a while, so it was kind of didn't really have enough time. But got involved with some online stuff, had a breakdown, and what was that? And it was just hard. So I don't know if anybody's had PTSD, but that's kind of like what I'm working through right now.
I
And I
have
was
it.
very lucky to meet Eddie, and you know, I'm very sorry for what you're going through. I can't imagine how hard it is for you. And if I'm just sorry, I'm very sorry.
well, you know how hard it is because you've gone through it.
Eddie, I don't know
Well,
what's going on, but maybe after this you could message, I mean, call me.
Well, Miss Ann, after this live, because every single person up here is a mod on the channel.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, everybody up
can't
here
you
is a
join in the
mod on the
private
channel.
chat? I can give her my number.
So after this live is over, which is going to be shortly, I will, because it's been an hour.
Hmm.
Um, Jen, are you in Discord?
No, I don't know how to make a Discord. I've got a chat in my IG, and I keep at. You're in my IG chat, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So no, I don't know how to make one, but if you make one and give me the link for sure. I was in one, but I think it was gross because there was a naked lady in there and her
Oh my
butt was where
gosh.
the thing should have been.
What?
Girl, I've seen it all. Oh my God.
I want to know what channels. No, never mind. I don't want to know what channels those are.
No,
You
I
don't
don't.
have to. Hey, why don't you subscribe to mine? Mine's pretty cool.
Listen, if
Are
I
you
want
not?
to see somebody naked, I'll go in the bathroom.
Girl, I'll tell you what. Keep an IG. You really need them.
Woo.
Oh, I know you
Yeah.
are, Will be. I'll fill you in too, Will be. You'll be able to help me do what I need to do. I'll send you an invite to the newer Discord, Will be.
I don't
Um,
know how to do that Discord stuff, so don't.
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah, just
So,
me and you are on Facebook. You know what we do.
Oh, you can
yes,
add me on Facebook. We can talk on Facebook. But if you want
yes.
my private number to call, if you want some support, yeah, you can call my private number. I pretty much doxed it on my own live, so everybody's got it.
So, all right,
Some
See what
everybody,
happens.
some
chat.
Discord servers are bad. They're really bad.
So, everybody, stay on panel.
Okay.
Everybody in chat, thank you for being here. Um,
Yes.
if you can, um, check out the Give Send Go, and if you're down to contribute to All Things Serious to help improve the channel, it's there. The link is pinned at the top. Um,
Oh, Regina, that is so cool. You know what? I feel the same way sometimes. I get scared too. I try not to
so,
look in the mirror. Funny.
uh, so, all right, everybody, have a great night, and I will see you guys
One
tomorrow at eight
almost.
thirty. All right. With that being said, All Things Serious is out, my friends.
Later, everyone.